for being here on another day 4 of the 18-day Finding a Better You. This is such an amazing topic. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Let me know if you can see it. Do you see my screen now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 1 second. Sorry, one moment. Okay, how about now? You see my screen, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna start with a short story. I know everybody wakes up in the morning, and a lot of people, including myself, for several years, could not think straight without a cup of coffee. Um, I'm sure there's a few of you on the call today that, start your morning with a cup of coffee. So this story is about Raj, who every morning also started with a cup of coffee sitting by the kitchen window. But instead of reaching for his phone, he would take just 5 minutes to sip slowly, take a deep breath, and feel the warmth of the mug of coffee in his hand. At first, it just seemed very, very simple, but within a few days, he noticed small shifts. His mind wasn't racing when he woke up. He felt more grounded before meetings. He didn't snap at traffic on the drive to work. Week after week, this tiny pause becomes his daily reset. As he stays consistent, the change deepens. His stress response slows down. His actions stay sharper. He carries a steady calm, a sense of calm, even in chaotic days. And so one day his friends ask him, you seem to have changed a lot. You seem very, very relaxed. What has changed? Oh, do you hear me? And he just smiles and he says, it's just a 5-minute coffee break. Um, how many of us look at coffee in this way? We think of coffee to wake us up in the morning, charge our day, get us going. It's our fuel to start the day with a fresh cup of coffee, a strong coffee. But can you imagine what that feels like to just focus on a moment of drinking coffee, feeling that warm coffee go into your body through your throat? So today I'm going to talk a little bit about the science of meditation. This is on the meditation is a book by Dr. Newton, and so I'm going to just share a little bit about it. So what does the science say about meditation? For over 20 years, the brain scans and medical studies have shown something very, very powerful. There are several different kind of waves that our that go through us when we meditate. And depending on the waves, the sense of relaxation also changes. So meditation isn't just about feeling good. It's about changing how your brain and your body functions. Almost there was a study done with about 33 participants, and the meditators showed a higher alpha power during meditation compared to non-meditators. And I'm sure you feel that even in the 30 minutes that Mrinalini helps you meditate, right? You feel calm and you feel renewed and you feel relaxed as if there's just no worry in the world in those 30 minutes. It's an increased calm that no medication can give you, that meditation gives you. So that's the first thing about meditation is it's a connection with your brain and your body and the way it functions. It calms our brain down. It shifts our brain from busy, stress-driven activity to calmer patterns of relaxed awareness. It moves from survival mode to stability mode. I'm sure some of you must have heard the fight or flight response where the amygdala, just you are constantly in fear and stress. Meditation breaks that habit and it reduces that activity that helps us just automatically go into the stress, flight or fight mode. It shows that there's a structural and functional difference in the regions that are tied to our memory, emotions, and attention. Um, and this alone should make us feel like this is one of the easiest things that we can do, but it's also one of the hardest, and we have to make time to do this, including myself. I have to also make time. It seems just too easy sometimes. Hormones, the stress response reduces when we meditate. There is positive chemistry. We feel happy. We become less stressful. We become less reactive. We take a pause and we start thinking and we become more aware. Our cortisol, which is a stress hormone, it reduces. Meditation has shown that it significantly lowers the stress hormone. Positive neurochemistry, it increases the feel good hormones like oxytocin and endorphins. A randomized study found that meditation reduces, you know, these hormones in people and showed an enhanced emotional resilience. They didn't break down when something fell apart. They were much more steady in their mind and in their actions or reactions. They didn't react very fast to anything that was going on around them. It also helps you go to sleep. It improves focus and memory. Um, you get better attention. You're able to focus on the work longer. I think nowadays, the attention span has reduced so much. It's almost like 5 seconds or 6 seconds. And, we cannot focus on something long enough anymore because of all the things that are around that keep us always charged and active. We have the phones, we have the TVs, we have people around us, um, and gadgets, all to keep us 24/7 active. So meditation helps stop that and helps us reduce the activity in our brain. 14% showed an improvement in attention after just 2 weeks of practice. And 35% showed better emotional regulation compared to the others that were in a controlled environment. The body literally it shifts to give you lower cortisol linked to better sleep, lower anxiety, improved mood, and stronger immunity. Instead of taking vitamin C, I know my husband also loves to take vitamin C when you get sick, but wouldn't it be just better if you have your immunity just naturally improves when you meditate and your body regulates your emotions and the stress where you don't feel that you always need to take medicine for pain or something like that. So I wish I would feel to that state someday. Um, and then the neuroplasticity and the gray matter, it reveals that it's tied to learning, memory, and after 8 weeks of meditation, of course, emotional regulation. Even after 8 weeks, people found that it just kept, um, you know, you're you're able to retain what you learn much better because you are more aware of what you're doing in that moment when you're meditating. Um, so meditation, it strengthens your attention, just like a muscle. It's an exercise to strengthen your brain, strengthen your body, and make you feel good. So another MRI study shows that compassion increases when you meditate. You feel for other people. You have empathy. you care more about things that are going on around you, and you are more um, connected, soul connections to each other when you are grounded with meditation. So these little small practices, we may not realize that something is changing, but it's actually rewiring our brain. So meditation, um, you know, keep doing meditation to make your brain calmer, emotions steadier, body less stressed, your attention gets stronger. We have traditional practices for thousands of years, but now finally neuroscience is saying that meditation is good for us. We should be doing it. It improves attention span. But we have even like Renalini was saying, yeah, Bhagavad Gita talks about it, and you know, generations of people have been talking about it. Swami Vivekananda did it. So it is such a simple thing to do, but it is profound when it comes to the results that we get from meditation. So let's continue to meditate. Let's continue to take care of ourselves. I work in an airline industry, and the saying goes that put on your oxygen mask first before you put on the oxygen mask for the people around you. So the same applies for us in meditation. We have to take care of ourselves, and when we are healthy, then we will be able to take care of the people around us with a, with having sharper focus, a better health in our body, a better mental, stable mind, and a brain that is wired in a way where we are connected to each other. So I hope that these last few days of meditation has helped you connect with yourself and has helped you find a little bit more about yourself, has helped you understand why sitting in silence and noticing whatever is going on within you as you're focusing on your breath, noticing that the precious breath that so many we are so fortunate to be able to breathe by ourselves. There are so many that have are unable to breathe. They are on oxygen. So we have to truly appreciate that prana that keeps it going in our in within us to rejuvenate us every moment, and appreciate the the blessings that we have. So I do hope that you grow in this meditation space. I don't think that you will ever come to a level where you'll say, okay, I have reached this level, but we are always gradually progressing. I know, Mrinalini, you can tell me if I'm wrong in this as well. um,
Well, ma'am, it's a journey.
it's a journey, exactly. It's a journey, and no two journeys are the same. So just celebrate your journey, enjoy your journey, reflect on your journey, learn from your journey. That's what I would say. Do any of you have any questions? I think that Renalini also has a question to get us stimulated in our thinking on what we have been doing for the last few days.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So
First of
what's the
all,
question?
thank you so much, ma'am. First of all, I would like to thank you for your beautiful session and for showing us that meditation can actually have such an impact on our lives. And it's scientifically proven as well. It's not just talk, it actually does help. So we have a question for each one of you.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am. Can you see this?
Yes. So the question is, which negative thought pattern repeats the most in me? Um, yeah. Do you guys have any thoughts on, which negative pattern do you feel in the last 4 days? because you've been meditating for the last 3, 4 days, do you notice that which is the pattern that keeps repeating? Feel free to